Hi everyone and good morning from Cincinnati, Ohio. Today I'm here at an attraction I've wanted to visit for a few years, was finally able to work it in on this trip. This building here is home to the American Sign Museum, which looks really interesting in some pictures I've seen, so let's go check things out. I'm now inside the American Sign Museum. I will say it's not a very big museum, only a couple of rooms, but I'm in the main room now and it is stunning. Gonna kind of take a walk through here, and this is the one you see in all the pictures, and oh man, it is awesome. I got here right at opening, so there's nobody here, and I love it, man. It's like a whole themed, kind of like a main street with neon signs and other signs absolutely everywhere. Like, it is a really cool space to be in. Lots of detail on everything. As you would expect with a sign museum, there are signs everywhere. It's one of those, I'm not sure how much commentary I could add, because I would just be pointing out like, hey, this is this and this is that. And you guys can all read. Admission to get into the museum was $20, which is a little bit pricey, but also like to take care of all of these signs has to be very, very expensive. Look at the bear. I do love the spinning Bob's Big Boy. Look at him go. I will say, as somebody that goes to a lot of theme parks, this feels like very a theme parky type setting, more so than a museum setting. I guess you don't have too much signage about each of these things. There are different kind of audio tours you can take. This is really awesome. Whole bunch of smaller signs here in this window. Looks like a lot from like you would see in an old bar. Back it up here. I do like this view right here. You get the pizza sign on the left, the Mexican food up top, a giant Howard Johnson's restaurant sign. Very happy bunny. Watch out for the fire hydrant. Oh, this is cool. Spinning globe with the neon cars. Not too surprised that they do have a giant McDonald's hamburger one. Love the dude on top. A smaller gallery here with a different big boy in it. These are the pre-neon or light bulb era, so 1900 to 1930. I believe that is still the logo for Hershey's ice cream. And now we're in the early neon era, 1930 to 1939. I don't know if it comes across on the camera, but like you get the wonderful hum of the neon. Kind of behind the scenes of how this one works. Oh man, this room's cool. Look at the spinning satellite. That is wonderfully vintage. Very, very cool. Colonel Sanders. Now these are the plastic era from 1950 to 1970. Not quite as artsy. Oh, I love some of these. Look at the sign for Kona Lanes. Always remember to provide pure rich milk for colonial customers. Look at the cows. Like the moving cow. I feel like whenever I think of neon signs, the first thing that comes to mind is like hotels or motels. Oh, look at the bear. The museum has such a wonderful amount of detail to it. Not only do you have to walk through every room, you got to walk through every room in every direction. Like when I was doing the other shot. Would have missed Fergie here. Now off in one of the side rooms, home to the Pizza King, the Wizard. I love this one here for the home cooking and cocktails. That is also well done. The wagon wheel, beer and liquor. Looks like this room is set up for talks. And they do have a sign there at the end for Rock City, which is a really, really cool attraction. I think it's just outside of Chattanooga. I've been there. It's pretty awesome. And that was like a classic advertising they had. They would put the Rock City stuff on a whole bunch of barns. I believe they also have one of these signs at Sugarland's Distillery in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Molly and I are actually heading out to Gatlinburg really, really soon. Now this McDonald's sign is one of the biggest in the museum, so it does have a whole plaque area to go with it, including all of the blueprints, like the handmade blueprints to build it. This was in Huntsville, Alabama, built back in 1963. There is tons of detail. Like all the windows on Main Street have all these other signs in it. I love the glasses one. There's an old-timey movie theater area, and this gets a big approval from me as, check this out, a neon sign of a dapper-looking penguin. Penguins, of course, being my favorite animal. And in the movie theater area, there is, as you might guess, a theater showing a film about the history of the museum. Currently in an area that looks like it's definitely used for private events, and man, this would be a very cool place to hold some sort of event. You can see under the Roby's Liquor and Nightclub there is a full bar, which I'm guessing runs during some of these events. I like the big pop sign at the end, that Coca-Cola sign. There's also a special exhibit over here about some of Cincinnati's historic LGBT signs that have been in the city. Love some of the details, like here at the water fountain. There's a big brick wall behind it, and you can see the water going from the water fountain over here to this puppy. There is a workshop area at the end of Main Street where they build neon signs or take care of the neon signs. That's pretty neat. This is something I have no idea how that works. They do a neon bending demonstration on Saturdays. That's neat. These are some very old signs, circa 1900, that were lit by candles. And as you would guess, like every inch of this place is just covered in awesomeness. This is the hallway by the bathrooms. A window dedicated to cast plaster pop displays from 1940 to 1960. Got early times whiskey. And the Pep Boys, which I can't think of the Pep Boys, which I was thinking of that episode of The Simpsons. This is cool. These are neon color charts, which salesmen would use to show off the different kinds of neon signs they could sell. So I was curious what's going on here. Like, why are these signs all boxed up? Well, I guess it's kind of like toys if you're like a toy collector. These are signs that are all in their original crates, including Ham's Beer. A little bit of information here about the spinning satellite sign. It was in Anaheim, California in 1962. Not at Disneyland, it was in a strip mall, but definitely would have fit into the early Tomorrowland kind of feeling. I love this old-timey one. It displays 12 messages every minute. Watch on the left side here. That's cool. Let's see what the next one's going to say. Very, very fun. This spinning car one is for Earl Sheeb's Auto Painting in Compton, California, set above the LA freeway, and it says make notes for the bullet hole and exit point, which you can see as it goes around. Wait for it. There's one. And coming up, there's one. This area over here talks about vacuum forming some signs, and what makes it really interesting, they have some of the wooden molds. Like you can tell this is a Coca-Cola model. Well, that wooden mold would be used to make the signs. Like those there. Really cool. Safari train ride. Heading on in to this section. Got lots of stuff in here. Definitely seems like some of the older stuff in the museum. These are all, I guess, from this gentleman, Mike Stevens. Including, I gotta point this one out as a big fan of amusement parks. You can meet all these Hanna-Barbera characters at Frontier Village back in 1979. To get the classic Vermishave signs. Early painted wood signs from 1900 to 1940. And of course, on the other side of the Vermishave signs, they do the classic thing. Others claim their product good, but ours does what you think it should. Vermishave. I believe these would be like on a road, so you would read one at a time as you go. I love this one here for Popsicle. Some very vintage stuff over here. Love the Shuri building. These are early painted and train signs, 1900 to 1930. And then the art of the show card from 1930 to 1960. Gold leaf and glass techniques. And the Beverly Company signs from 1950 to 1970. As you might expect, the outside of the building does have a collection of really cool signs as well. labeled their sign garden. That's pretty neat. I like it outside the museum. Not only do they have some cool paintings on this kind of like warehouse building, they took an old Holiday Inn sign, which is awesome, and kind of made it the marquee. And as you would expect, it ends in a gift shop. I like the shirt. Some really cool stuff in the gift shop, like retired light bulbs. Or you could get your own neon that was made by the people in the museum. And that'll do it for my time at the American Sign Museum. I really enjoyed it. That was a very neat attraction. It did cost about $20 for me to get into, and I was there for a little over an hour. Now, if you got any questions about the museum, let me know in the comments section below, and thank you very much for watching this video.